Good day everyone and welcome to Hobmas Prime Reviews. As always, this is John Bob welcoming you back and wishing you all the very best. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe if you like and enjoy the content I provide, which I thoroughly hope you do. And also feel free to join the Facebook group Hobmas Prime Reviews. And also feel free to click that notification bell for latest content. So, as you can see, I'm back today, and thank you very much to In Demand Toys. If you don't know where they are, check them out, see free advertising for them. There we go. Focus. What's happening with the camera? It won't focus on the right one. In Demand Toys. There you go. There's all their details. Free shipping on UK orders over £50, 10% deposit, optional pre-orders. As you can see, this is what they give you. Shows you where they're going to be, and all this, that, the other. A nice little picture of the shop. Big up the lads and lasses, whoever works there. So here we go. I today am reviewing the Kingdom Core Class Soundwave. So, as you can see, here he is, spinning around. So let's get that out of here. We don't need that now. So that is gone. That is gone. So, and as you can see, this is just on the camera. What's going on? There's a bit too much light in here. I'm trying to darken it down a bit. A bit more subtle. Some days you have not enough light, some days you have too much. So as you can see, we'll start with the packaging. Here he is, Core Class Soundwave, looking awesome and splendid. In the packaging, you've got a nice artwork there of Soundwave ejecting laser beak, eject, mission interference, a terrible impression. But yep, there's the packaging. You can see the art crashed into the mountain. See Nemesis crashed there. So as you can see, it converts in 8 steps. I'm going to be doing this hard panther because I haven't got any clue how to do it. I'll pop up the instructions, and that's it. And basically, it's a Soundwave, Transformers Kingdom War, Cybertron Trilogy, 8+ Hasbro, Transformers to Generations, Transformers, Takara Tomy Whopper, Cybertron, K21. He is a core class, a classe origine, a core classe nuclear, So there you go. So let's get him out of the packaging. So where's my skizzery devices? Because I still haven't got my Stanley knife. Taking out my table. You know what? Now I've made holes, I'm not too worried about the packet. I'll try and save it, so don't bin them. But I do like that artwork. And obviously I didn't get the Netflix Soundwave, but I have got the Siege one. I've got the RED one as well. Please feel free to check out the review. And there we go. And as always, kids, if you're watching this, ask an adult for help. I don't think I did too bad. As you can see a better picture there. So there's some instructions and some words and things and words. And that's it for the packaging. Shut that out of the way. So, again, look how dinky it's pretty sweet. Colours on so vibrant, the packets give up in the background. Just shove that there. But yeah, it's so vibrant. It looks way bigger on the camera than it is actually in the hand. So glad he turned up after the day I'd had at work. My God. Can't educate some people. Needed this. So glad he turned up because it has cheered me up no end. Let's top it off. Can't see on the camera. All down here it's a bit dark red, and my bum. I burnt my hand as soon as I got home making gravy for the kids. So be safe, calm. So here we go. Straight out the packet. Excuse the noise. My arms are all seized. I'm going to worry about that. Disappointed already because that is so going to break. These arm joints loose as anything. A bit wiggly on the legs. But I have to sort that. Might put some washing or liquid in that. Spin it around a few times. We'll either break it or if it does, I'll be happy. But there we go. It's a bit stiff. Oh, speed's around. So, as always, excuse that. Neighbours' dogs seem to be either having a bukkake party or they're attacking each other. I don't know. Slightly annoyed people. I'm gonna have to shave something off that peg. Doesn't fit. Annoying. His gun fits in his hand at least. That's one bonus. I'm really peed off with that arm. That is terrible. Bloody awful that. It's just come off. It will end up snapping. It's so tight, Hasbro. You have dropped the ball on that. Why have you done that? I've put some oil in that. Try and lube it up a bit. But you've made these joints really loose and floppy. My mood is disheartened again. I'm really disappointed because that is so tight. This, I'm going to have to either make the hole bigger. Push his head out of me. Oh, blooming jeez. Now I've got his head stuck. There we go. Right, here we go. So let's get him close up in person. Oh, so as you can see, this is Soundwave. He does not have ankle tiltage, even though it's on the ball joint, as you can see it, but it just wants some transformation. He can do. Oh my God, it's falling apart. It's really loose in some joints and overly tight in others. So you do the full Van Damme, you have a crotch plate that clicks into place, but you can move it forward to get him to full sitting down position. But they could have done it a bit like the hot rod. You know, they could have made it Series hot rod, made it a split. But you know, I really there. Head is on a ball joint, you go back or up and go. Oh, a little bird, a little plane. No, it's laser beak. But yes, slightly disappointed. The quality of it is, there's a few QC. Everyone's having QC issues with Hasbro at the minute. So glad I didn't get the Titan art. But let's look at the positives. Look at that nice detail on that face. You've got the nice Decepticon faction logo. You've got the classic, you know, eject button there. There you go. Lovely, bloody well painted cassette there. Laser beak, eject. So that is good. Oh, got a bit 70. Got a nice detail on the inside of the cassette tape, the deck, chest, cavity. Get the word out. Like I said, the arms can go around, but they're very stiff. I'm hoping after a bit of movement, it just wears each other down a little bit, and it goes, here we go, like that, starting to move a bit now. So don't know what is going on with my camera, people. It's really blurry today. But yeah. Does it? No, it doesn't have no waist rotation, but it does have 5 swivels due to transformation. He can, like I say, if you lift that plate out of the way, and he can get all the way up like that. His leg can go the other way if you want to. Give him like tank mode. Tank or destroy! Oh my god, I found a new mode. It's an option. Let's see what we can do. Let's have a mess about. So imagine if you spin that, chuck his head in there, chuck that in there. You could it's almost Perceptor. There's an option. They could do a core class Perceptor. Just make him do that. There you go. He's got his petri dish. There you go. Look at that. Who needs the Studio Series 1 when you've got this one? Look at that. There we go. It's a bit better. So look at that. You can have tank mode. But yeah. So the feet, as I say, go like that. And I've got his head stuck in his body. How the hell am I gonna get it out? Got a tab in the back of his head. There we go. So let's do comparison next to some other core class and other sized figures. Here he is next to core class, Kingdom core class Starscream. Feel free to check out my view for that. For him, if you haven't. And then maniacal almighty Megatron, because to be fair, whatever Megatron is, you know, Soundwave and Starscream, especially Soundwave, is never far away. And as you can see, they look pretty snazzy. So move them out the way. I believe this was Combiner Wars Legends scale. So as you can see, they could scale well together. I think they're pretty well together. I mean, I've got Thundercracker and Skywarp from the Combiner Wars or Titan's Return range, one of them. And there's rumours that the minute new Skywarp's coming out in these, so I will be getting that. And here's another one of my figures, core class Optimus Prime, the worst voice overcast error for the Kingdom and Siege trilogy, because I'm sorry, it is just terrible. It should have just been their own voice, not trying to copy Peter Cullen. You can't do it, you just can't do it. So feel free to check out his review, and feel free to check out this guy's review. This is core class Bumblebee, and I think it's scaled pretty well. I mean, Soundwave should be a little bit bigger, but hey ho, what can you do? What can you do? So here we go. Let's have a look. See how you get him into. Let's have a look. Put him here a minute. Here's the instructions that came in the box. So. Step 1, you turn his head. So I was right when I did my Perceptor mode. Spin, go to the back, push his hands up. Push his hand up, push it is. Then twist round, thus like so. Front, turn, take that round. Oh, I'm guessing, here we go. Oh, I see, these are the instructions. Basically, it's similar to the Mech Fan toy transformation. You just flip your legs up. And there we go, and then apparently you shove them down. And that's it. Yeah, it's very similar to, if you saw my Hot Soldiers soundwave review, feel free to check it out. Very similar, very similar. Like here, it has ports on the back for these to go into. Hopefully they'll go in better than what they did on the shoulder. I really am going to have to shave that down because multiple transformations. I mean, this is the only time I'll have them in this mode. It's going to bust. You will go in. You will. There we go. So let's have a look at Soundwave in his transformed mode. So I'm digging it. It looks pretty cool. As I say, it's got the eject button, but it doesn't obviously eject. Turn around, just get some light off, too much light. So you can turn around and obviously eject laser beak. It has got the nice painted decals on the crotch plate. And you've got the fast forward, rewind, stop plate, power button. Side you've got a volume button, some decal detail there. You've got some details at the back. So this is, that's your lot, that's him. So I'll be back in a minute with my final thoughts, so hope you'll join me. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed them slides. So as you can see, this has been the review of the core class Soundwave, and this is my final thoughts. It's a good figure, but Hasbro QC has failed yet again. There's joints that are too loose and there's joints that are stupidly too tight, so I'm going to have to use one of my wife's nail files to file them down a little bit just to save on future breakage. That shoulder joint is a massive no. I'm going to see if I can put like a little block of washing up liquid on it, see if it smooths it up, because I did that on my Optimus Primal and touch wood, it worked. But yeah, so we'll see how we get on with that. Well, it's not bad for the £10 price. You know, it's not bad. I do like the fact that they've gone for this small range. Could they have done it like the Hot Soldiers? Yes, they could have. They could have made Soundwave laser beaks wings fold out. It wouldn't have been that hard. It was a bit lazy, but it's an extra little gimmick you get given. But what is the point of including it if he's just basically going to eject a tape and nothing happens? It doesn't transform. It should have transformed. 10 quid's probably cost them like £1.50 or 80p, less than a quid, whatever it is, to make this figure and paint it and put it in the packet. So it's probably cost them more, under a £5 it'll have cost them to make it. So I'm sure for the extra 50p they could have given us the fans like a Hot Soldier basic laser beak that transformed. But it isn't a bad figure. The colours on it are true, aesthetic, you know, to the G1. It's good. I do like the little core class figures. I do think they are possibly one of my most enjoyable, because for shelf space they are just so good. So good. For those shelf space, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about them taking up too much space because they are so small but detailed. I mean, that's why I like the Legends, but then I grew out of the Legends, but now I want the main line to do this. It's amazing. If you like Legends, feel free to check out loads of my Legends reviews. I've got loads up on the channel, but this has been a review. I mean, as I said, I got it from In Demand Toys, and I don't pre-order it, turned up, so yeah, it's all good. Have to excuse me, so tired today, so tired. It's been a stressful day at work. I just need to do this review because I wanted to share it with you how good the figure is. But it still made me smile today, but it slightly concerned me with the tightness on the shoulder joint, so I am going to try and rectify that. But other than that, yours might turn up and not have the issue, but it's not really the biggest thing. There is ways around it, as I said. So this has been John Bot, Optimus Prime Reviews, saying please feel free to like, share and subscribe, because it helps the channel, costs nothing but means the world, lets me know you enjoy the content. Also, as I said earlier, feel free to join the Facebook group, Homer's Prime Reviews. And yeah, nothing left to say apart from thanks for coming again. Please take care. Thanks for watching. This is John Bott, Homer's Prime Review, saying to all toy lovers of one. See you later. Scooby-Doo ending.